Hello everyone, welcome to Lady Arcader's Attract Mode. My name is Selkooth Mind, but you can call me Sel, and I am very excited to be here tonight. We have some wonderful games coming, which we'll talk about in a moment, but first, submissions for Attract Mode showcases are always open. Send us your pitches at ladyarcaders.com/start. We want to show off the games you love in all the ways you love them. You can type !AM into chat for a link. We would love to have you to see what you want to showcase. It can be anything. I guarantee you, it can be anything, and it doesn't need to be super polished either. I can promise you that. As someone who's showcased things at different levels of skill, absolutely, please do submit. We want to see that. But you know what where we want to see your submissions as well, is game submissions for our third annual in-person event, Lady Arcaders Out of Bounds Trente-Trois. Yes, it's Trente-Trois as in the French word for three. I did not just mispronounce Toronto. It's being held in collaboration with Toronto Games Week, and we are excited for another fun-filled 2 days of femmes and gaming, and can't wait to have you join us. You can head on over to ldy.gg/OOB3 to get more information about the event, along with game submissions and applications for volunteering, and there are both remote and in-person positions for volunteering. Now, the important thing is, game submissions are going to close on Sunday, March 29th. That's in 3 days, if my math of times is correct. So game submissions are closing very soon, my dear gamers. So get your game submissions in. If you want to apply to volunteer, you have a little bit more time. Those are going to close on Sunday, April 19th. But regardless, get your applications in. We cannot wait to see you be involved with Out of Bounds Trente-Trois. The Out of Bounds events are a ton of fun, but we have a ton of fun for you tonight as well. So go fill out that application, but don't leave the stream, because our first run is ready. I hope you're ready for a fun educational time, because Mouse is here, bringing us Isopod, a web spin-off, 80% no major glitches.
Thank you, Sel. And yeah, this is Isopod, a web spin-off, if you want to use the full title. It's a indie 3D collectathon platformer that came out late last year. And you play as an Isopod, and just, heads up, this game is just all bugs. And also, there's a few spiders. I will try my best to call out the spiders, but if you have arachnophobia or, get squicked out by bugs, this might not be the best game to watch. And also, we have something coming up as soon as I hit new game, so I'm just going to explain it real quick because I need to be quiet during it. But you actually gain control of Winston, the character, about halfway through the loading screen, and I'll be doing a little bit of blind movement, and I need to be quiet for audio cue reasons. And also joining me on comms is Aiko, if you would like to introduce yourself real quick.
Yeah, I'm here. I have watched Mouse play some of this game before. There's bugs.
Okay, thank you. All right, so without further ado, we're going to get started here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so we have started falling. We didn't have to stop in to destroy a barrier that would have been there when you first loaded otherwise, because we already did it during the loading screen. And now we are rolling. Aiko, would you like to help me explain some of the basic movement tech here?
Yeah, so Winston comes in 2 modes. One is rolled, and when you're rolled, you go fast, and you can build momentum, and you bounce. You're like a bouncy ball, but made of bug. And it's great. Winston, that's us.
Oh, and also, real quick, most important speed tech of the game. There's dialogue, but, you don't get to see any of it, sorry.
Yeah, we're too fast for that.
Yeah, so
the thing is that bugs are very small, which means that they can talk very quickly. It's one of those square cube law things. Anyways, the Winston can also move unrolled, which you will see sometimes. However, Winston skipped breakfast instead of actually eating breakfast, walked over the little butter square on his pancake, and has butter all over his 14 little feetsies, and he is so slippery.
Yeah, he does this every morning.
It's wild, actually. I don't know why he keeps ordering the pancake. Anyways, it's bouncing time.
Those bouncy mushrooms, by the way, are very slow and a little temperamental about how they bounce you. So a lot of times I'll try to skip them when I can. Not so much there, but like further in a few minutes you'll see it. But anyways, story-wise, Winston is the leader of the Isopod Union, and he's having a meeting with the Fire Ant conglomerate right now to like potentially like negotiate to join the Fire Ant conglomerate. Like they're kind of forcing it, and this is their like way of trying to win Winston over, and he's not impressed. Like they're planning on dumping wastewater in the drinking water and stuff. So Winston's gonna come up here and be all like, nah, and they're gonna fly off mad.
Yeah. This game does a good job of like keeping like things very, very subtle. You're like really not supposed to know how you're supposed to feel about the fire ants. I'm lying to you. They are the evil capitalist fire ants, and they are excitedly destroying things. They do have a really cool flying boat thing though. You gotta hand it to them.
It's fueled by fire ant workers, which they are incinerating.
Yeah.
Also, they just like left one of their little henchmen down here. He's just lost. If you talk to him, he's like, "Oh, they left me." Oops.
I mean, I feel like as a fire ant henchman, it's probably like they're scooping people up, they're putting them into cylinders, or climbing walls. Like it's probably better to not be anywhere near that. Anyways,
spider warning, by the way, coming up very shortly. Right now.
Yep.
That's Ted the Wizard.
Spiders equals wizards.
Yeah, he's inviting us into his little cosmic web area here, because to maybe help us resist the fire ant conglomerate. He's going to introduce us to his friends here, the bull ants. Their names are Carl and Mark.
I ship them.
Yeah, I do too. These tunnels are really annoying to navigate because if you just spam your roll dash, which is what kind of makes you go fast in this game, you end up oftentimes going in kind of like spinning around in a circle. I'll probably do it at least once throughout tunnels, but yeah.
Yeah. It is how these things go. All right. Anyways, zoom. We are trying to encourage people to work together, and now we're back web.
New quest: fight a conglomerate.
Yeah.
So now we are heading off to find Tinker, who is supposed to be able to help us.
I love it when people help.
Yeah. Well, this is an ant. I mean, ants are people too. So
yeah,
you're right.
I was about to say that's kind of maybe a little bigoted. I'm glad you saved that.
We're going real fast down here. So what's going on in this cutscene is that is Tinker's invention, but the Fire Ant conglomerate have taken Tinker's invention and turned it into a weapon, and Tinker's unhappy. Also, they took Tinker's leg, which is, not cool.
Rude. I would say that's pretty rude. I have to say though, what was Tinker planning on using that for? What is the?
I don't know.
Okay.
But Tinker wants to has a new invention, and we need to collect some parts for it. So first, we are having to deal with these mushrooms here. These mushrooms, a little bit more about why they can be annoying is that if you don't get the right angle on them, they give you a bad bounce and don't send you where you want them to, and it can make you very sad.
Yeah.
This ant here is because Winston skip breakfast can be a little scary because he can one-shot you. Got a decent launch. Yep. If you get a real good one, I haven't been able to pull it off yet, but if you get a real good one, you can just fly right up to that magnet. But it's hard.
Which is the thing we're going for. This is a track mode, so we need to grab the magnet. It's important.
Also, in this game, Winston can climb on and kind of roll on and dash up walls, as you have probably seen a few times now, which can be very useful, but it's also a little difficult to control. Oh.
Yeah.
So,
just a little guy is the thing about Winston.
Yeah. Just a little cannonball. Oh, another fun thing about the dash is it has a bit of a homing thing, which usually is a detriment because you'll randomly start going towards like things that the game thinks you want to hit, even though you're just trying to go past. So it'll like home in on like the collectibles and the ant enemies and on the mushrooms.
Oh, you got some shields.
Oh yeah. Winston just had lunch. Nice hearty lunch there.
Lunch.
Yeah. But we got all the parts, so now we are going to go give them to Tinker. And what Tinker's going to do is they're gonna strap a magnet to Winston's back here.
Yep. It's so beautiful. This is peak character up design and upgrade design, and also sound design. I love the magnet noise.
Yeah. Oh, that's a new one. Okay. Could you explain a little bit about the magnet, Aiko?
Yeah. Okay. So the magnet drive is our yeet button. You press the yeet button and you go yeet. It is a very like springy grapple. We can, if you swing well rolled, you get very fast swings, and they are hard to control. They're great for momentum, and if you're careful, they can send you like very, very high up. And if you magneting unrolled is the slower, more conservative option that we need to do in some places because it just will give you more control. And sometimes you need control so you do not eat yourself into the sun.
Really, especially if you're like just learning this game, you definitely just want to use unrolled. Unrolled is not really significantly slower than rolled, and it is so much safer and easier to control. But we're coming up on our first boss here, the Rhino mech that we saw earlier. It likes to charge around. It has a flamethrower, as you can see.
Yeah, just like a real rhino.
And to defeat him, we need to explode him, I guess, technically 6 times. But we get a little canister there from each of these sheds and blow them up. And then, which opens up the wings on their back. And we hit explosives in there.
Yep. And there's like a magnet point on it to like
this is fun.
Huh.
Yeah, this happens sometimes.
You are inside the rhino.
Yeah, but in this case, it's actually time save. I have yet to be able to figure out how to do this intentionally, but if you get trapped in there, you can actually just kind of get an extra hit in for free.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Anyways, excellent work.
Thank you.
Now it's time to plan your next move. I really like the objective tracker in the corner.
All right, so I forget the name of the area. I could probably find out if I stop mashing the dialogue. But, the polluted creek. We're going to the polluted creek.
Because it's a creek and it's polluted.
And in order to help this pollution, we're going to blow up the pollution pipes.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah.
Can we get any trash here? I bet it'd be awesome to have some trash.
Oh, it would be great to have some trash.
I'm always saying this. I love trash.
You know, trash is pretty tasty.
It's delicious to eat. Why, just earlier today, I ate a little snack out of the trash can. Because my
that's
roommate threw it
plenty
away
of
and I
trash.
wanted it. Oh, okay. That's a real story, by the way. I did do that. Anyways, what we're doing here is Mouse is spinning these valves around in a circle because all of them have these like convenient giant wrenches on them.
It's really convenient. Thank you, FAC, for making our job easy.
It's also like these wrenches are far too big for the ants to like move around on themselves. I bet they hired beavers to do this. I think this is like a beaver job. The beavers were
this game is set in Australia. There aren't any beavers in Australia.
They could be imports. Immigrants, migrant, beaver workers.
I think would be called invasive species.
I mean, you make it sound so hostile. Maybe they're just here for fun. Maybe it's a little fun little venture.
Some beaver tourism. Got it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, it's work. It's literally a work trip. They're coming here for a job. All right. Anyways, this is the third of the wrenches, and each time you get one of these, we get one of these little cutscenes where the trash goes back up the pipe, and explodes over there. Great.
So the Yellow Baroness here is going to be real mad, and so she's going to release the yellow acid-spitting ants who scream at you.
I hate it when that happens.
Me too. All right, but we still have one more big pipe to close off here. Oh, but first, I need to use that trash.
Yep, it's time to exchange our trash for...
Oh,
gay.
Now Winston's gay.
Yeah.
Nice. That was
I think Winston was gay the whole time.
Yeah, true.
But now he's no longer in the closet, as it were.
Yes, got the carapace out.
Yes. We love this for him. Love wins.
Yeah.
Gravity loses.
Yeah. That ramp was being mean to me. It's fine, we made it over.
First try.
Alright, so this acid water will eat through your armor and ruin your day if you fall in, so I'm not going to do that.
Yep.
And then we're going to do some big zoomies over here. And do a leap over here to get up here, which is a little scary, but we made it.
Excellent.
To get up to this valve real quick.
Music is really something.
Yeah. the FAC theme song anthem there. There's a loudspeakers are like one of the collectibles where you can destroy them. All the collectibles in this game are optional, so even though it's a collectathon, the collectathon part is kind of optional.
Yeah. Oh, out here in the 90%, we are just thawing. Oh,
so, oh yes. So we have reached the bullet and co-op nest. Hopefully, we can get them to help us fight against the fire ant conglomerate. Here is iconic line of dialogue.
See where they went? Question mark.
Also, for some reason, they're giving a presentation about Winston.
Yep. I love the little sparkles.
So now, in order to get the co-op's help, we need to convince the ant youths to join the cause. Because kinda. But yes, we are going. We have a Tony Hawk section here.
Gotta build up. So basically, there's like a little Tony Hawk minigame, and we will Mouse will cheese it. Very.
Yeah, that's plenty. You need 18,000 points, and you can get a lot just by kind of magneting onto that rail and bouncing on that mushroom a bunch.
Yeah.
All right. So now that we've done that, we move on to the next section where Tinker and apparently I'm going into the kitchen. Where Tinker has a mech for us, and we're going to go take out the Harvester. That's a few minutes away.
Yeah. Before then, we will have to contend with cannons.
Yes, the cannon section I'm going to be quiet for. You're going to have the floor. I go and sell.
Awesome.
But yeah.
Okay.
Because
so,
it is focus heavy.
Yeah. An important thing to know about this game is it doesn't have iframes, and also when you are dealing with the cannons, you also have to deal with a bunch of ants that are going to try their level best to give Winston a very bad time. And the respawn points during this section are really obnoxious, so Mouse is going to be trying very hard not to die while he handles these cannons, and just sort of escorts this mech. This is like an extended escort mission. It's like you've got this big fun ally, but you have to protect it from the static emplacements, which is a staple of many genres, but not usually the bug zooming around genre. But anyways, here we have Cannon 1. There are a couple different ways to deal with cannons. They have an explodey bit on the back. They have a you can take their cannonballs and throw them at them. You can basically just sort of parry a cannonball, and I think that's what Mouse did right there.
You can actually just catch the cannonballs out of the air and throw them back, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Did that work? Yes, it did.
Nice. And in rooms where there are multiple cannon, you can get one cannon to shoot at another cannon.
The mech's name is Sasha, by the way. Critical information.
It's so important. Sasha, I would do anything for her. I would destroy several cannons for her. Alright, that's cannon 1, cannon 2, and yeah, there are these little ants that spawn, and if they surround you, it can be a bad time.
Yeah, and if they kill me while I am waiting here for while I am waiting for for Sasha to move over, it completely resets and I have to re-kill the cannons, which is not great.
Yeah. Mouse does have some armor though, which is nice because it gives a little bit of safety, and we love safety. We're all about safety here. There's that second caught cannonball and that second destroyed cannon, and so now it's just stay high off the ground and away from the ants. I almost said mice, which is a different thing.
Yeah, stay away from me.
I mean, that is what we want the ants to do.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyways,
But I'm the mouse.
You are the mouse.
All right, that was the worst cannon room in my opinion. We still have one more.
Awesome. The hard part is done, and yeah, because Sasha is large, metallic. There are like several points on Sasha that mouse can magnet to, and this is great for both being off the ground and getting movement started in a room, like up here to this cannon that is up here.
Mm-hmm.
Hitboxes, we love them.
Yes, we do.
Oh, it is
Winston, please.
Winston. Winston, I beseech you. So the way damage works can be a little fuzzy. Sometimes like the screen will go red because you've taken like a glancing hit, but you don't actually lose the point of armor.
Yeah, like if you like get caught in like the blast radius of an explosion, but don't actually take it straight to the face, and you will it'll give you a little bit of grace for as long as you don't get like hit again. This is the harvester. We're gonna be quiet for this one too. I don't know if you want to explain my manipulation strategy here that I came up with a few days ago.
Yep. So the basically it the
Okay.
so sorry.
No, you're good. So the harvester here is like a bucket wheel excavator. He has two big attacks here: the digging one, which you've seen, and also the vacuum one. You want the digging one more than the vacuum one because the vacuum one only works on loose chains.
Yeah, so there are these chains on the ground, and if you can basically you want to get the excavator to like break the chains that are on the ground and then vacuum them all up, because if it gets chains in it, that's bad for its tummy.
Mm-hmm.
Approximately. So what Mouse is going to try and do is get it to break as much chain as possible, and then
I got pretty much perfect cycles there.
Awesome.
That's good. Before I figured out how exactly the attacks worked and how to manipulate them, this was like a highly variable fight. So I'm glad I have gotten it.
Yeah.
Mostly like consistently perfect.
And now part 2, we destroy the core.
Mm-hmm.
Which is going to be over here, and again it's powered by fire ant combustion.
Mm-hmm.
Shocker. And we will free these fire ants from their combustion by, oh, it looks like I'm checking my notes, also combusting them. All right, that's fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so now the Baron and Baronesses are coming down here, and they're gonna be like, "You had to make this personal. How could you?"
How could you do this?
And then Winston's gonna be like, "Oh, I guess I'm a resistance fighter now."
I feel like he might have been a resistance fighter before this.
Well, he's just realizing it.
Okay,
You know?
that's true. Yeah, I understand now. Now it's time to regroup.
Kind of do a little thing here where I try to go along the wall, because, oh, it didn't go as well as usual, but that is fine. Oh, Ted's coming up. Hi, Ted.
Spider. Hi, Ted.
So we need to go to Bellport now to recruit the help of the Dragonflies, and Ted cannot just magic tunnels us over because he's been banned from the Dragonfly City for unspecified reasons. So we have got to cross the mangrove forest, which is full of water, and Winston does not swim very well. And also there is Mangrove Jack down there, who thinks Winston looks very stressed and would be much more relaxed if he were just in his belly instead. You know?
That does seem pretty relaxing. I think most of the time when I've gone on vacation, the thing that I was looking for was to get eaten by a fish. Anyways, here we've got bells, and they can be used for movement, just like in Silksong, and we're a bug, just like in Silksong.
Yeah.
And there's a city with Bell in its name, just like in Silksong.
There sure is. This is basically Silksong.
I mean, they're both indie platforming games that came out in Q3 2025. really
No
not
other-
sure there's a difference.
Yeah.
I love these bells. They're great.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of them, which is a bit of can be really obnoxious while moving because the way the grapple works is it like sort of vaguely is halfway interested in where you are attempting to aim, but mostly it's what are you closest to, and by grapple I mean magnet. But it's pretty grapply.
It's very grapply.
But this means that when there's a bunch of them, you need to be like very sure that the closest one to you is in front of you, so that you move forward instead of behind you. In which case you move backwards.
Sorry, this one is a very. This game is a little tricky to control at high speeds.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
So these cutscenes with Mangrove Jack here, they're unavoidable, and also they have huge like trigger zones. So I just kind of yeet Winston in the general vicinity to trigger them.
Yep. I do love the bell noises. They're very soothing.
Can I?
They're nice and relaxing.
Yes. Yeah.
Excellent work.
Winston, please. There you go.
Thank you, Winston.
But yeah, this area is really satisfying when you can get it going real smooth, and also it can become a train wreck very quickly. So far, it's going about average.
Excellent.
Yes. Another thing that Winston can do, which we will see coming up here very shortly, is he can, when he has high enough speed and the right angle hitting the water, he can actually skip across it like a little stone.
Nature is beautiful. Isopods can do this in real life also.
Yes, like right now.
Yep. It's very satisfying to watch. You just go.
All right. Hopefully that is the last we see of Mangrove Jack.
That would be very good, I think.
Ooh. Well, it was almost not.
Yep.
Okay, we're good.
Salvaged.
Remember, Winston wakes up every morning and butters all 14 of his little feces.
It's such an important part of his morning ritual.
All right, so now we need to get rid of the no Ted allowed sign so Ted can pop up. Ted warning.
Ted warning. I really like that they just instantly pop out of it, launching Winston into the sky.
Yeah, I mean, they were waiting, you know?
They were excited.
The guard here is going to be like, you want to talk to the council? Ha ha ha, good luck, they're up in the air, also you need an invitation. So, I mean, getting up in the air with all the bells everywhere is not a problem at all, but we still need the council invitation. So we're going to go find a friend back here. His name is Nissim, I believe, and he's the maker of the bells. And he'll give us an invitation, but first we need to deliver his mail for him.
Normal. Seven letters. I've been thinking, there are actually like a lot of bells, right?
Yeah?
Like, how long does it take for Nissim to make one bell?
I do not know, but
If it's like,
maybe he's just really old.
Maybe he is really old. Maybe he's 10,000 years old. I think he's probably 10,000 years old.
So also navigating the city at speed is really difficult because these, well, first off, they're very windy pathways, and also they're very slippery and bouncy, which is not great for control. Also, you need to be like right in front of the mailbox to trigger it.
Small hitbox.
Yes.
However, luckily, the mail doesn't get wet when you take a little happy little bath. So, that's good.
Bug mail's probably waterproof.
Bug mail is probably waterproof. I never thought of it like that. Thank you, Mouse.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for.
To tell me that bug mail is waterproof. To tell all of us that bug mail is probably waterproof. Thank you, Mouse.
And then the rest of the mailboxes are up on the walkways up here, which is where things can go wrong. But that will not happen.
That will not happen. Hashtag
because
manifesting.
Because I have been practicing a lot.
Yes, Mouse is very good at this game. Mouse recently got a huge PB. Everyone get hype in the chat for that.
That should be okay, maybe. Or maybe not. That is fine. Yeah, when it goes wrong, this is how it goes wrong.
Yeah. It's okay. More time to enjoy the beautiful landscape of Bellport.
Yeah.
I gotta say though, like, why would dragonflies build a city that looks like this?
I
I
don't
have so
know.
many questions. I don't think there are answers to these questions.
I'm having trouble remember what my backup was. It was up here.
Yeah, this is quite an unmarked maze of an area, so.
Unfortunately, I didn't get that one over there, so I'm going to have to go back a little bit, but that is okay. Alright, I am going to lock in and not talk until I'm done with this.
Alright. So, Cell, how you doing?
I am loving this. So educational. I'm learning so many things. I didn't know
Some of them might
dragonflies
even
made
be true.
bells.
Yeah, I mean, just the one dragonfly. That's 10,000 years old.
Incredible.
It really
Also,
is.
Mouse truly is gaming. This has been so impressive to watch. Chat, if you think this is impressive, can I get a hype emote in chat?
Alright, back on track.
Alright, excellent. Anyways,
I
first
believe
try.
you got this.
Yes. It is very punishing to fall from up there.
Yeah, this is where I lose all of my runs. I've gotten a lot better at it and a lot more consistent, but yeah.
And it's just rough because it's like a fair ways into the run.
Yeah, it's about, a bit over halfway. Alright, last mailbox up here. Alright, made it.
Now we can
Time to
go
go
get
down
a letter
here.
of recommendation.
First, we're gonna bounce off a little bump in the path.
I love bouncing.
And then we're gonna go talk to the council. And they will be extremely happy to help us fight against the conglomerate, I am sure.
Yeah, that seems really likely. In general, in a video game where you like go beseech some authority that you've spent like a lot of time just like getting the ability to even access, the thing that happens is they're like, yes, awesome, we will solve all your problems for you. That's just good writing.
And, this, I'm sure you will be able to see exactly how the meeting is going very quickly here.
I read very fast.
Yes. All right, we're gonna go meet the council now.
Yeah.
Okay, good talk.
Yeah, that went great.
Anyways, it turns out the council is corrupt and will not help us.
Whoa.
So we're gonna. I know, shocker.
I'm shocked.
But Nissim thinks that there's someone under here who might be able to help us.
Oh, that's awesome.
So they're gonna open this door for us. I guess. Very small warning. We're about to enter a section which, while very stylized, is kind of vaguely like gross, like
Meat.
fleshy.
Yeah. It's like one of those Path of Exile levels, except not at all because this game has a completely different visual style.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's exactly like that.
Yes, exactly.
If you know, you
So,
know.
It's been mentioned like a few times in the dialogue, but of course we didn't see it. But there is this legendary Isopod hero called Big Boy who mysteriously disappeared a while ago.
Where?
And also, welcome to the meat zone.
Hashtag the meat zone.
The meat is very squishy. There are intestines everywhere, and there's some bones you gotta dodge.
Just like in real life, and also
Yeah.
Undertale.
Thankfully, we aren't in here very long.
Oh, that's great.
Get up. There you go, Winston.
It's good that there's candles. It would be dark in here otherwise.
Yeah, sure would be. This is like a whale carcass, by the way. So we are at the head of the whale here, and oh hey, it's Big Boy.
It's Big Boy. Big.
Well, it turns out Big Boy has been bought off by the Fire Ant conglomerate and is very happy to just live in this whale carcass now. So he's going to send us out the blowhole. And now we have our 3/4 run stretch and hydration break, which is great because this game's a little hard on the hands.
All right, everybody stretch and hydrate.
Also, the FAC is going to set everything in fire.
Yeah. The F in FAC literally stands for fire, and that means that they have to burn the entire world. That's just how it goes.
Of course.
This is their Sephiroth moment, if you think about it. This is exactly like Sephiroth. Sephiroth did this.
Anyways, everything's on fire, and so we gotta go.
Yeah, run with 2 exclamation marks.
This is a really cool segment, like thematically, but also it is so stressful, both casually and in the speedrun. You'll see me when I land on these little woody branches, kind of briefly releasing the roll, and this is so that I don't bounce because, shocker, the wood's very bouncy, and I don't want to get bounced into the fire.
Yeah, it's bad to go into the fire because then you're in the fire and you don't want to be there on account of its fire-like properties.
Yes, and now we've got a magnet section.
There are so many magnetable things here, and it is very important to keep grabbing the ones in front.
Yeah, a lot of times when I'm doing these magnet sections, I'm only like magneting for a moment to keep my course going the way I want it to.
Yeah,
Keep the bug going in the direction. Yeah.
It's really quite a lot of fire. Like, it does really feel like an excessive amount of fire. They could have done less fire than this.
Yeah, I don't think the FAC is known for its restraint.
Yeah, that's fair. You've got me there. This is the super bouncy mushroom.
Oh,
takes you very uppies.
Oh, that's a new one. I've never been able to not grab the magnet there. Okay.
Gosh.
I know.
Exciting new happenings. This has never happened before, as they say.
Yes. I mean, overall, this was one of my smoother fire escapes. This thing can go very wrong if I start falling. But anyways, now we don't have anywhere else to go, so we're going down into fire. Oh, spider warning right now. Big spider warning. So Winston's been just passed out for 3 days. But we wake up to Buddy's lovely, cute little face here. And Winston is all like discouraged. He's like, oh no, I cannot, I've let everyone down. I can't defeat the fire ant conglomerate. But then Buddy gives us a little speech about the power of friendship. And look, all of our friends are here. We could talk to them and they'd be very, very nice to us, but we don't have time for that.
Yeah. We've already gotten the power of friendship. We don't actually need to talk to our friends.
And here's the final tunnel that will mess us up. But yeah, here are our friends. Tinker's got a new toy for us. They're glider wings.
Yep. This is the late game movement upgrade that like completely changes how the game plays. They're wings. You fly with them.
Yeah. They're like super broken. And it's kind of too bad they come so late because they're really fun to use.
Yeah.
Also, Tinker installed a radio in the wings. And Tinker is going to tell us, hey, we should go rescue these bugs that the fire ant conglomerate has taken captive. So we're going to go rescue our friends. And there's 6 of them, 6 cages. But we only need 4 of them, so we're going to rescue our 4 most conveniently located friends.
Yeah.
Also, we got some launchy things here.
Yep. And there's some great movement tech. You can just sort of glide infinitely. If you glide and then spin attack, and then roll dash and glide again, you can get some extra speed, and then you can also dash glide.
Yeah, there's a few different ways you can kind of manipulate the glide to get infinite like height, infinite distance, and you can go real fast.
Extremely good fun broken movement tech. We are not contractually obligated to destroy these cannons, so we are instead going to zoom past them. Whoosh. That was like kind of like a Mario bit, right? Like you go into a tube and you come out the other end of a tube.
Possibly.
I think
I'm not a Mario knower, really.
Okay. I guess I'm not really either. I'm kind of a fake gamer.
Oh, I just accidentally killed those 2 roly-polies. It's fine.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they'll be fine.
Yeah, so you can accidentally murder the cage occupants if you like break the cage and then also get off an extra attack before the cutscene triggers.
Unlucky. It is
All right.
so fun to watch the movement in this game.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
almost.
like,
I had
oh,
up
wait.
that route. Like one thing is that's like really satisfying is like just like diving
Yeah.
straight into the cage and not having to like adjust and reface yourself to hit it.
Yep. You just get the you're like some kind of homing missile with wings and a magnet.
Yes. I'm doing some. It's not the way I usually go. I'm doing some improvisation here, but it's fine.
It's fine. We get to show off these. The wings just look so silly. I love how not.
They're just like leaves too. I'm pretty sure.
I think leaves are a thing that could be so wings when you're tiny. Aren't there like actual bugs that like use not as like wings, but like will like just sort of ride on leaves? I think that's a thing. Maybe I'm making that up.
I mean, I guess I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm not sure.
Okay, this has been uncertain bug facts with Eggo and Mouse.
Totally true. 100% verified bug facts. Anyways, we have rescued our 4 most convenient friends, so now we're gonna go talk to Tinker at the top of the tree.
I really like that the tracker. Sorry, go ahead.
And like normally, it's a bit of not too much of an ordeal, but a little bit of an ordeal to get to the top of the tree. But we're going to use our broken little kind of glider speed run tech to get up there real fast, and it won't be much problem. Something we haven't really talked about is these horizontal spin attacks. They actually give you a little bit of extra height and also distance if you time them right. So I did that a few times as I came out of the can to get a little bit of extra height here.
Now Mouse is making use of the incredibly very, very good late game movement upgrade to get up here and talk to Tinker.
Yeah, and we talked to Tinker from below there because it means we start off falling out of the tree as soon as the little cutscene transition happens, which is where we want to go, so it saves a little bit of time. Oh, and now we are going into the Fire Ant City, which we want to infiltrate the Fire Ant City because the Fire Ant conglomerate has like this doomsday thing called the Enrichment Center that it's feeding all its worker ants into in order to burn everything down.
It's really something. Also really something, the floor is fire ants. That's just a like texture that is a representing the like mass tide of fire ants on their way to the enrichment center. We don't want to touch the fire ants because they're fire and they're ants, and if we do, we will take
it knocks out Winston pretty much instantly.
We will take unconscious.
Thankfully, it's not the end of the world if I do like get knocked in the fire ants, because like the checkpointing in this area is pretty generous.
Yep.
Also, here are the walls and the ceiling are fire ants as well.
How are they doing this? I guess they're very small. That's probably what they're doing. Yeah. Now we're playing a little bit of Flappy Bird. This is basically Flappy Bird.
Yeah, like the wings kind of. Especially if you have a lot of momentum, kind of have a upward swoop going on, which is part of why they're so broken, but also it makes that little section there very hazardous.
Yeah, good. Go up too fast, and then you are the ceiling, and then the ceiling is fire ants, and you are a sad time. But
we are coming up on the end of it here. Let's see if I can get a good ride.
And the visual design of this.
Ooh, nice. Oh, also, you have some you can do a dance. Winston can groove here. It's got 2 of them.
It's really beautiful.
Also, there's the enrichment center.
That looks great. They look like they're being so enriched right now.
So now we have the final kind of boss encounter. We have our friend the Rhino Mech makes a return, only now the Rhino Mech has been covered in barbed wire and has a cannon. And it's also very angry.
Yeah. whereas before it was like kind of chill. This is encounter is dangerous if the dying will completely reset it, and it is just because of the contact damage. It is much harder to reliably not die in. We need to basically get it to shoot its cannonballs at the 4 legs of the enrichment center.
Yep, there's one of them.
Yep. And it's also possible to catch cannonballs, but
Yeah, but it's kind of can be hard to like actually throw the cannonballs, especially on the legs that are higher up.
yeah.
So it's a little easier to just bait
Yep.
it. Assuming he wants to actually shoot over here.
Yeah, you get the little targeting reticle when it's firing.
Okay. All right, I think I'm too low now because. Oh, that's not good.
Angry rhino noises in the distance. I guess not actually very distant.
Okay, yeah, I took a death. That's okay. Hopefully I can get a little cleaner here.
Yeah.
All right, I'm locking in. Talking's your job.
All right, talking's my job. Okay, so we've got the rhino and we've got the enrichment center, and Mouse is heading up the leg of the enrichment center and is at the weak part, and it looks like, there we go, that is one of them down. And now Mouse is going to try and make sure that he keeps distance between the rhino and the bug, which is the Winston, which is the controlled character, and just got to get far up enough. And okay, there we go, that is the second leg down, halfway there, which is great, and now still has that point of armor, so they will be able to take a hit. This one's great, nice and close near the ground, so it's easier. Just got to get rhino.
Come on, stop charging and shoot.
It's very alright, there
That's
we go,
good.
that is the shot, and there is just one left to go, and that is very nice running under the rhino back and avoiding the barbed wire. So this last one is higher up. So Mouse is going to have to move up here.
And hopefully time will be very soon, as soon as the final cutscene starts playing, which is now. Time. Sorry, I should have given a little more warning on that. But yeah.
It's okay, you were locked in.
Yes.
Alright, GG. Excellent work. And now the enrichment center collapses, and this is great. But does it collapse or no, it explodes?
And the rhino mech, yeah, you know.
Scorch. And now
our little gay bug gets, sucked into the leaf collector.
See you later, Space Cowboy.
And then, he's cannonball, so he goes and destroys the little ship there.
It's so beautiful.
He's totally fine.
Nature is healing.
He's indestructible.
Yeah.
And, and we have defeated the FAC for now. But they have survived. They're floating off on their little ship raft there. And here's our friends Carl and Mark.
It's so beautiful. I still ship them.
Yeah.
I think they should kiss. Oh my. Oh.
They're gonna kiss.
That's so beautiful. Love wins.
Also, Spider. Ted's real excited about this.
Spider jump scare.
But yeah, that is Isopod. Any %, no major glitches. I think it went okay. This run can go very sideways very quickly, and it only went a little sideways.
This was fantastic.
And still pretty quickly.
But yeah, thank you, Lady Arcaders, for having me on. Thank you, Cell, for hosting, and thank you, Echo, for saying words. I couldn't have done it without you.
Yeah, I love saying words. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. Before you head off, is there anywhere that folks can find you if they want to see more?
I mean, I don't really stream myself, but I mean, sometimes I do runs on Lady Arcaders or marathon events, and I guess I usually post those on my Blue Sky. So I guess you could follow me on Blue Sky.
That sounds excellent. You heard them, folks. Go follow Mouseshy. Thank you once again for bringing us this wonderful game. So much zipping, so much zooming. We are going to have another run after this, so don't go away, everyone. But also, chat, I have some incredibly important instructions for you, so I want you to listen really carefully, okay? We're going to start running a poll here in just a moment for male versus female vocalist. This is going to be for the American Idol run that's coming up right after the break that we're going to take here in just a moment. So you can vote in chat. Do you want to see a male or female vocalist for Metroid Crimes Run? And then after that poll, there's going to be another poll that's going to determine the first song of the showcase. That's right, you can decide what song is going to be first sung in this incredible run of American Idol. So keep an eye on those polls. I see the Mass vs. Femme vocalist poll is already up, so get those votes in, and we'll be back very, very soon with that run.